Hi, I'm Jeff Kaplan. I'm the Managing Director of ThinkStrategies. I'm pleased to have with me today another nominee for the Best of Show here at the Pervasive Integration Next conference. Peter Magnaye from Microfinance Exchange. Welcome. Tell us a little bit more about your organization and what you do there.
In a nutshell, we deal with a lot of data on the microfinance industry, global microfinance industry, and hopefully trying to increase transparency in the industry.
So tell us a little bit about that industry. There may be some people who aren't familiar with that term, microfinance. What does that mean?
Microfinance for us is it's defined as provisioning of financial services to the poor people in developing countries. This is banking services for the unbankables. And poor people are defined as those earning less than $1,500 a year. And so microfinance is the industry to which attempts to provide services for these poor people.
Now, my sense is that you're a nonprofit kind of clearinghouse using the web to disseminate information worldwide about this microfinance opportunity and the challenges associated with that, right?
That is correct. So we track financial and social performance data about the institutions that provide these types of financial services. So we aim to increase transparency so that people know that how well these institutions are performing, not just from a financial perspective, but also from a social performance perspective.
What does information integration have to do with that process?
Because we deal with a lot of data, we deal with data from multiple sources, from multiple formats. We store data in multiple source repositories, and we need the ability for us to channel all these data from multiple repositories into our main presentation channel, which is our website.
So data integration is at the core of what you do. What was the challenge you were facing which led you to look at the kinds of solutions that Pervasive has to offer?
Yep, so data is in our DNA. How it started, last year we released a brand new website. It was great, new look and feel, but the data was not as fresh as our users wanted it to be. So that was a problem then, and we felt that we had to have a solution that would allow us faster updates from our source repositories to our main website for better decision making.
So you had to look at a variety of tools and a variety of vendors. What were the criteria you used to make your selection?
Our main success criteria at the very high level were three things. Features, can it do what we want it to do? Cost, can it be within our cost structures? Again, we are a nonprofit. Our cost structures are a little bit low. And finally, the third is schedule. Can we do it as quickly as possible? Because we wanted that fresh data ASAP.
Okay, so you're here obviously because Pervasive Software somehow responded to those three criteria. Talk about in what ways they were able to respond to those needs.
We spend literally other people's money, so we have to exercise the right due diligence for us to make these kinds of decisions. So Pervasive stepped up. They agreed to a proof of concept within the timelines we were looking for, and then within the cost structures that was comfortable to us.
All right, so they were able to step up. What were the results?
The results were fantastic. We were able to solve the problem within the cost that targets we were looking at, within the timelines we were looking at. And not only did we meet that first goal, we were able to deploy new integration solutions after that initial use case. So it enabled us to innovate more on the data transfers and integration.
All right, and before we let you go, give us a little bit more details about the kinds of databases and data sources you were trying to pull together and still are, and which of the Pervasive solutions you've used to accomplish that.
Our main Pervasive solution is Data Integrator on the cloud. We move data back and forth from Salesforce, from xe.com, which is our currency exchange rate system of record, and then a couple of databases, MySQL databases, inside our firewalls. The end result is stretching our budget as far as it would go, while still continuing to provide an innovative solution that our end users or our stakeholders need. So the cloud was a great means to those goals.
Terrific. Hey, thanks for your time. It was a pleasure hearing your story, and congratulations again on your nomination.